Well, guys, I guess it's safe to say Kim Kardashian is going down. Now, if you know the story of David Liebensohn, he has made it to Daily Mail online and he did that petition. David, kudos to you for getting your story this far. Now, guys, if you're not aware, there's this gentleman by the name of David Liebensohn. He is saying that he's the creator of the Kimoji. That's a Kimoji app that made Kim Kardashian $1 million a minute, right? And now Kim Kardashian is a billionaire. David is homeless. He has 4 kids and he has since then divorced. So we're going to talk about what Daily Mail Online is reporting. So it says exclusive Kim Kardashian ruined my life. Reality stars ex business partner who developed Kimoji app that made a minute says he's now living out of his car after losing 2 million fortune, home and wife when deal went south. I don't think David is an ex-business partner because if Kim has never cut him a check or if he has never gained from it, then there was no partnership. Partnership is, one or more, two or more people working to achieve a common goal, benefiting both individual or both individual getting their initial agreement out of it. And David did not get his initial agreement, so by no means David was ever Kim's business partner. But let's talk about it. Now, Daily Mail is saying David Liebensohn developed a Kardashian theme emoji range called Kimoji, an app that he says generated 1 million a minute, but he didn't see a cent of its profit. Their deal fell apart in a series of phone calls, with Liebensohn claiming that Kim and her lawyer gave him a little option but to walk away from the app. Liebensohn is now living in his 2011 Toyota Prius and showers at the gym after drowning in legal fees and losing his home and family. Let me tell you something, Kim. You are going to have a karma like you never expect. And I pray that, it doesn't have anything to do with any of those 4 kids. I pray that when that karma hits you, I pray that you are the only one it hits. If not, you and your mama Chris, okay? I hope it doesn't go outside of that circle. And Mr. Jonathan, yeah, him too. Yeah. You all deserve your karma because, providing that the story is factual, I have to say, you definitely deserve it. And guess what? You're gonna lose all your money exactly how you get it. So what you've earned fair and square, you're gonna have it fair and square. But if there are any shady business deals, listen, you're gonna lose your money just the same. And I believe that, listen, let's just get into this article because I'm just tired of seeing, you know, this story of David without a resolution. It is time for a resolution. So let's talk about the rest of this article. It is saying that a software developer who worked with Kim Kardashian on her lucrative Kimoji app claims he's been left financially ruined and living out of his car. David Liebensohn, 43, and 2 colleagues invented the Kardashian theme emoji range, which resulted in thousands of downloads a second, and that app supposedly generated $1 million a minute, but they didn't see a cent after their deal fell apart after what he claimed were misunderstandings, and Kim and her no-nonsense lawyer, Marty Singer, gave them little option but to walk away from developing Kimoji, losing out on a fortune. Now let's pause there for a bit because it seems as though, there's something that is, left to be mentioned. I'm wondering if this application was not perfected, but what David did was, laid the foundation for it all, and then, Kim and her team look through it and say, oh, it needs tweaking here. Oh, but we could do this instead of that. And as such, they thought that he was not deserving of anything because this is the sense that I'm getting. But let's continue with what this article is saying. It says Liebensohn sued Kim for $300 million in 2019, claiming she stole his idea, ran away with the trademark, telling DailyMail.com, if I get hit by a bus Tomorrow, I want everyone to know the truth about the Kardashians. Now, did Kim steal your ideas, David, or did she steal the software and everything? I just want to know. But I think it's just ideas. He showed us that he created the idea. But, you know, this is really a challenging case. But let's continue. It says, but Kardashian team says Liebensohn willingly signed away all his rights to the app, giving Kim unfettered ownership of Kimoji, and noted that his claims against her were rejected by a LA Superior Court judge. That's not making any sense. Why would he? All right, so there's so many red flags here. So first things first, we see evidence of a discussion between Kim's team and David. So you're telling me that after all those discussions that David shared, he was like, you know what? You already secured the trademark. Go ahead, steal all my years of labor. And then what reason would he have to be suing you guys? Why would he willingly give you something and you not give him something back in return? So let's say this story is exactly as, Kim's team is saying, right? David gave you this. You realize that you were making millions a day. So why did David sue you for 300 million? That part is not making any sense. No one gives you something that valuable, then end up homeless with legal fees. So this man gave you an app, right? So this is where this is not making any sense. And anyone with a brain can see that this is not making any sense. So you're telling me that this man pitched you a deal. Then out of the blue, he's like, okay, I'm going to give you this business deal. Then you're making millions every day out of this business deal. And he came back to sue you, said you stole this creation. But then you initially agreed with him about a deal and said that it's 50-50. What about those messages? There's a gap here. You have to make us understand at what point did he decide that he's going to give up his entire life, be homeless, lose his marriage, not being able to provide for his kids or himself properly, just so that you could be a billionaire. That shit is not making any sense. And these are the stuff that gets me so angry, because you can tell there's criminality involved in this. There's theft in this. It's just a matter of proving it, because ain't no way this guy is gonna give you something that's making you millions daily. Okay, so he gave you this. This man didn't know you from anywhere. He gave you this. You're making millions daily. But then he decided that he was going to sue you for 300 million. And you could not say to yourself, you know what? He gave me something that I'm already using to make millions daily. We don't have a relationship. We've never been intimate. We don't have kids together. We've never been married. So I'm just going to let him walk away with a few millions because he gave this to me, right? So he gave you something. You were making millions a minute off it. Then he came back and decided that he was going to sue you, and you decided that you are going to ruin this gentleman's life after he gave you something. That's not making any freaking sense right there. You see, this woman deserves to be locked up. And I'm not even going to say the rest. Let me not say the rest, because this angers me so deeply. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. Now, should we continue? I don't think we need to continue, but because many people are already aware of, what happened. No, just to say that, this man had a business. We could see that Sensogram did exist. This man had worked his ass off. Why would he give you, his entire life's creation? Why would he just give you his business? Do you think that is, oh my God. You know what? I'm just gonna end this video right here, guys. So I'm gonna include the article, snippets from the article, so that you guys can see, the read by read portion of it. And listen, I do hope that David gets at least $500 million out of this. I was hoping that he gets a few $1 million, maybe $10 million, $20 million. I hope that he gets at least 80% of what Kim made off Kimoji. I don't want him to get half. I don't think that half is an equal settlement or a fair settlement to the trauma that that he has experienced, coupled with Kim and her team's lie. I do hope that he gets 3/4 of everything, if not a full 100% plus additional fees and reimbursement, because this is definitely not right. And you know what? This man is going to win. David is going to get something. Something is going to happen, but I cannot tell you guys what it is. But anyway, I want to hear from you. Let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll talk in my next video. Bye, guys.